Hello and welcome again. In the previous video, we talked about the string basics, and now we are talking about string formatting. Now we do have an F string. Okay, this is basically formatted string literal. Okay, this is the short form of formatted string literal is F string, and this is the syntax. So you have F then quotation sign, then some text, and then in the brackets, in the curly brackets, you have the expression. Now, so it could be small f or it could be capital F, doesn't matter. This part, these curly brackets can have a variable or it can have a mathematical expression, yani multiply, plus, divide, or you can have a function call. You can call a function in this part. So three things you can have in the brackets. So let's have an example. Let me clear this part. We have a number is equal to 6 and amount is equal to 32. So we have two values. And now I want to display something with the F string. So I'll say print. If first thing is you have to make it F and then apostrophe, or double quotation, double quotation. So you can use single quotation or you can use double quotation. Now, in this one, you can write any text. For example, I say, I want to display the number, the variable. So you see here, I want to display the variable. I need brackets, like curly brackets. So in this part, I can say number. Okay, let's run it and see what happens. I got 6. Okay, let's change it. And now 6, I can say burritos costs $. Okay, how many dollars? Again, bracket. We have variable amount, so I can say amount. So I press enter. Did you see that? I got something like that, huh? So 6 burritos cost $32. So that is how you can format the string. Okay. We do have some additional feature. For example, we mentioned that we can have expression. Huh? So let's see what we can have expression. This feature was not available before Python 3.8. Huh? So it is available in 3.8 plus, after the 3.8 function. The version of the Python, it is available after that. Now, this is something like that. So we have F and then we have quotation. In the quotation, we have expression, which is equal to with equal sign. This equal sign is very interesting and very powerful. Okay, so what will happen? This will print the expression itself, okay, and it will print the value as well, the value of the expression. And basically, we are using it for debugging purposes or for learning purposes. So let's try. So if I say I have two values, right? I say, for example, A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3. And I say, okay, I want to use the F string. And I say, in this part, if I say A is equal to, okay, so what it will do is it will say A is equal to, and then it will give me the, I forgot to put the brackets, huh? I forgot to put the brackets. So it will give me A is equal to 5. So after equal sign, I'll get the value. Similarly, if I say again a bracket, I can put comma here, and the comma will be printed as is. So I say B is equal to, so it will print A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3. right? So this equal sign is forcing to get the value after that. So for example, if I have an expression, for example, A plus B equal, so now you will see that I got A plus B is equal to 8, right? Similarly, if I have something like that, I say 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to, so this will be printed as is, like we were printing A plus B. So this will be printed as is, like 2 times 3 equal, answer will be 6. You see that? So this is printing as is, and after the equal sign, I get the result. So this is interesting, I thought, and helpful in debugging and learning. Now we do have another topic, that is format specifications. Okay. So again, this is F string. Okay, we are formatting. We have quotation sign. Then we have brackets, curly brackets. Now in this bracket on the left side is what? On the right side is how. Yani what you want to display, the variable, what you want to display, and how you want to display, that is on the right side. Okay, so for example, I have so for example, we have a name variable. I want to display the name variable as string. S is for string. Okay, so if you see here, I'm having a name is equal to Ali. Okay, and I say I want to print name, and I have to use this one is first. Always keep in mind, and the variable I want to put in the bracket name colon S. Okay, Ali. And if I say without S, Ali. So what is happening? Actually, this S is not necessary for the string, because in most cases, this is optional, because Python automatically treats string as a string. Okay, so like we did here, now it is treating as a string. So colon S, you can keep in mind, colon S is for string, but it is not mandatory. Computer automatically convert that part. But it is more useful for formatting the numbers. Okay, so for example, I have a number 4, and I want to display print F. This time I'll use single quotation, F, and then I say in the curly brackets, I say number. Now in the number, what I can do is I can put colon, and I can say D. Colon and D. D is for digit, or decimal, you can say that. D is for decimal. So press enter, I got 4. But I want to, okay, let's have a big number. Number is equal to 7600. I can say print F, and I say number colon D. We already know that D will produce the same result. And if I say comma D, this is a formatting. So if I say colon comma D, it will bring comma in the 1000 place. So this becomes 7600. So this comma is going to be helping you guys. If I say number is equal to 4, okay, and I say I want to have a format. So let me start again. print F string, and I say this is my number, colon. If I say 3D, okay? So before, if you see here, when I say colon D, it printed here. But this time it will print with spaces. So 3D means the total width of this number is 3. Total width of this number is digit is 3. So 2 spaces are gone. And this is on the third space, we have the number. Now, if I say I want to have a 0 leading zeros. So I put 0, 3D. So what will happen? It will add zeros before the 4. And you see the location of the 4 is same. The location of the 4 is same. Before we had spaces, and now we have leading zeros. Okay. Now this 4 is, so number is 4. Now I want to print number as a binary. So what I'm going to say is, okay, number colon B. So B is a binary. So you see that I got 1, 0, 0. So this is 0. This is power 1. This is power 2. This is power, sorry. This is 1. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 4. So that is why we got 4. Okay, so the binary of 4 is, and if you say binary of, if you have a number 5, number is equal to 5, the binary of the 5 is 1, 0, 1. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 0, so we will not count, and this is 4. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So that is how we got the binary number. If you want to know how we can do that, let me show you guys. So for example, we have like number 5, okay? And I want to find the binary. Binary is the base 2. So 2 2s are 4. The 2 2s are 4. The remainder is 1. And then 2 1s are 2. The remainder is 0. So I have to read from, and this is the last place. We cannot go for further division. Huh? So we will start from here and we'll go up. So if you see, this is 1, then we have a 0, and this is 1 here. So this is 1 0 1. So that is what we got in our output as well, 1 0 1. Similarly, if we have if the number is 12 maybe, or 15 maybe, or 13. Let's try 13. So if it is 13, then what will happen? 13 will be like this one, huh? So this is 13, 2 6 are 12, 1, 2 3s are 6, remainder 0, 2 1s are 2, remainder 1. So it will be starting from here, go up, it will be 1 1 0 1. Okay, so this is power 1, this is power 2, this is power 4, this is power 8. So 0 we will ignore, we won't be able to calculate it. So 8 plus 4, 12 plus 1, 13. So that is why we are having 13 numbers. Okay. So this is how you can calculate the binary. Okay, so now okay, we do have some hexadecimal notations. So for example, I have a number is equal to 31. Okay, and I want to display the hexa number of this one. Like we displayed the binary number, now we can display the hexa number. So what we're going to say, format string, very important. Then we will have a number, and then we'll go for the X number and X. I press enter and I got 1F. So this small x will bring small f. If I say capital X, this will bring capital F. Okay. Now, how is the how we can say that? Okay, this is the hexadecimal. So if I say this is 1F, this is 1F, okay, which is equal to, okay, by the way, and the hexa has a base 16. You know, the binary is 0, 1, has a base 2, because there are two numbers, huh? And the decimal has a base 10, because this is 0 to 9 is 10. So we have a base 10. And this hexa, sorry, this hexa is 0 to 9 and then A to F. F is 15. So 0 to 15 is basically base 16. Huh? So binary is base 2, decimal is base 10, and this hexa is base 16. Okay, so let's see how we can say that 1F is equal to 1 times 16 plus this is 15 times 16. So this is always power 0. This is always power 1. And if we have another one, will be power 2. So this is something like, so this is 1 times 15 plus 16 power 0 is 1. Huh? And this is 16 times 1, which is 16 plus 15, which is equal to 31. So if you see here, we have a 31. Okay, and that printed 1F, which is 31, this is the hexa value of 31. So okay, so we do have another number is 44. So let's go for the 44. So number is equal to 44, and now I want to print like an exponent. So again, same thing, but only change we have to make is E, exponent. So it will give me something like that. Huh? It will give me like, where is that? This one. So it is giving me 4.4 times 10 power 1. So this is how we can get that. Now, floating point. Okay, so for example, I have a value 6. Okay, number is 44. Okay, and now I want to display as a floating value. So it will give me by default 6 zeros. Huh? By default, I'll get 6 zeros, like we are having 6 zeros here. Now I say I want to have 2 decimal places. So 0.2 will bring me 2 decimal places. 0.3F will give me 3 decimal places. So I can control. Similarly, if I say 0.1, I'll get the 1. By the way, for example, the number is something like 7,600. Okay. And if I say 1F, I'll get something like that. 2F or 2F will give me. But if I put a comma before 2F, dot 2F, it will bring me 7,600.00. You got the point, guys? This is the interesting part, huh? So we can have comma with the decimal 2F. So that's it for now. I hope you understand the concept. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.